Okay, so how do you do the tutorial in this class? That's the question I'm going to answer in this video. How do you do the tutorial? You may notice that it's a lot colder today, but that's the thing that happens in the world. I've got my jumpers on. What do I want to tell you? Okay, so first thing you need is the tutorial material. Um, we're going to leave that for a minute. We're going to go to Microsoft Access. I'm going to show you where Microsoft Access lives. You can install it on your desktop. You can get a copy of it from Latrobe. You can download it. You can install it. But really, we've got this thing called a virtual desktop. It's Microsoft Access in the cloud. You can do everything in the cloud. We're going to do that. I'm going to use that to demonstrate this year, and also it's going to make it so the Mac people don't have to complain so much because they can also access it through the web browser. Everything is in the web browser these days. So the link is right there on the LMS web page. I should show you that what that looks like. Anyways, but the links there. Microsoft Access Virtual Desktop. We click on that and we open up a tab. As you do, and it should have just went straight to there, but it didn't. Okay, so you need to log in. You need your username and password. I've got mine in there already, and log into the virtual desktop. And these are all the things that you have access to for free, and most of them are pretty boring, except for this virtual desktop. And that's the first thing. ICE made it a favorite, and you can launch it from the browser, or you can actually install a client on your computer to do it. I haven't had much luck with launching it from the client, so I'm launching it from the browser. So we open that up, and we have a web page that is what? Well, I guess we have to do that again. I think that's the right one. And maybe we click there. I'm thinking we click there. See what happens. We should eventually end up with something that looks like Microsoft Windows on your desktop. Isn't that great? So it's loaded up. The first thing it does is it applies your settings. So every time you open up this thing, it does a whole new, what's the word? A whole new interface. So it installs all your software again. If you save something on your desktop and you leave, you go away and you come back, it's gone. It starts from fresh every time. You may think, well, that's kind of a pain. I'm making databases. I need to store them somewhere. Where do I store my databases? Well, you store your databases in OneDrive, and you'll notice that. So we've got our desktop here. There's all kinds of fancy things, and if we go into let's see, the cloud, the desktop, the file system. That's our phone, and you'll see in a little while we'll end up with our OneDrive thing right here. So we just got to wait for it to install. It's busy installing right now. The other big thing in big black letters on the front page is inactivity limit 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, if you don't touch it, it's gone. Your data is gone. Anything you're working on is gone. It's totally gone. So be careful. Keep typing on the keyboard or something like that to keep it working. The other thing is just save your files in OneDrive. So if it is gone, you can always get them again. Documents stored in any location other than OneDrive are deleted at logout. So that's it. Do not save your data documents on here. So now we've got our data. So how do you get the files from LMS into here? Like you've got, I give you documents in LMS. You want to be able to get access to them. How do you get it? So what I think we're going to do, the easiest way to do it is to go to LMS, grab the URL of that document. and try to open it up in Firefox on the desktop. So we've got Firefox running within Firefox. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. So anyways, we waiting for Firefox to open up, and oh, it's still logging in. So we're going to paste that document in there. Now we could actually open LMS up on here, and we might actually have to. But first things first, let's just see if we can get this working. So that didn't work. I couldn't copy that thing across. So let's just go to LMS. We'll go to LMS. We'll log in. It probably will log in for me. No, it doesn't. I type my password in right. Nope. Doesn't matter if you save your password because it's going to be fresh every time. Great. So then we want to go to 2020. Bioinformatics, health informatics, B, that's us. And we go to week 1 and we grab that tutorial file. Great, and we can open it up and there they all are. Now you can also have this on your regular computer, but here we're going to have them here. We're going to extract them somewhere. We're going to extract them into our OneDrive. So we're going to extract them all. Extract all. We're going to put them onto the OneDrive folder. My OneDrive's a bit of a mess. I wonder if that's going to work. Let's see. Yeah, okay, great. Stuck them in OneDrive. Let's see if that's going to work. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the tutorial. And, no, I'm not sure where these all went to. I see my OneDrive, La Trobe University OneDrive is set up there. Let's copy all those, Control A, Control X. Let's go to La Trobe University OneDrive. Let's make a folder there. Call it Informatics. Informatics B. And we'll paste that in there. Great, and so those files are all synchronized now. They're in the cloud. We don't have to worry about them anymore. We can open up the Access databases and start working through the tutorial.